Brings us to the next item on the agenda that has anything is public comment. I have the list in front of me. Mr. Alger, if you want to come up to the microphone here. Rules are relatively simple. You've got 3 minutes to address us. There's a green light that will come on after 2 minutes, and after 3 minutes, a red light will come on. It'll come right here. Anyway, go ahead. You've got the floor.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wait, hold on. Mic's not on. Somebody. We won't start your time until we get the mic on. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone for allowing me to be here, as I feel honored. I've never felt like more of an American than when I can address a group like this, other than I took the oath to my country and when I'm on escorts for those that have been killed in action. I heard a lot of talk about ethics. Almost as I was sitting here in the meeting prior, there was a lot of talk about ethics and conflicts of interest and ethics, and I just heard another thing about ethics training. Maybe some of us haven't had ethics training. I remember when I was going for the McHenry County Ethics Board, they asked me if I've ever had any ethics classes. I said I haven't had any ethics classes, but I don't need that to know what's right and wrong. So anyway, I missed the part where it's ethical to hire a family member, and it's not only Mary McClellan I'm talking about in her position as clerk, but it's happening in Lunda, it happens in Algonquin, and I think it's a travesty. I think it's an absolute travesty that we can't reach out in this county and get qualified individuals without hiring a husband or a spouse or a wife for a position that can clearly be satisfied by a very, very qualified candidate. Unemployment is not unemployment is higher than 5.6%. It's probably closer to 8 or 9%. We have a plethora of good quality candidates and people out there that would love to have a job within the city here and would love that opportunity. Again, I've heard a lot about ethics and a lot about conflicts of interest, and it's amazing that we've got so many right here in front of us that we seem to just tiptoe around. And I, as a taxpayer, and I know maybe the county board can't do anything about it, but I'm a taxpayer. I've talked to other taxpayers, and we are infuriated about this, absolutely infuriated. Maybe people just don't know what's going on, but maybe the next time somebody runs for office, they should put down, I hired my husband for another position, just so everybody knows, because people don't know. I've talked to young people, I work with some high school students. That's why they've turned off about government, because of this travesty of what we do. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. I remember those robocalls I got when the clerk's position was up for grabs, and I thought it was slanderous. The candidate that made those calls got into office, and now I'm totally baffled by the fact that she has hired her husband for this position after those robocalls went out, which I thought were borderline scandalous. As I said, I've talked to so many people that are upset about this, but the thing that really upsets me is, again, as I walked in the door here, I see those 35 guys that gave their lives. They didn't skirt the system. They were drafted, they went out and they got killed. They didn't have any way to skirt the system, and here we are in this room here, skirting the system by hiring spouses for positions that could probably be better satisfied by people outside. Again, I'm disgusted, but I'm very happy that I could be here and address everybody. I feel like an American. Thank you.
Thank you. No one else signed up, so we'll go on to appointments. I think these are Ms. Hills, if I remember correctly. Page 60, if that helps you, on your.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint to the Ethics Commission for a term of 2 years. John White, expiration.
Gina, pull your mic up to you. We can't.
Hello?
Yeah, it's on, but we couldn't hear you. You weren't talking.
Can you now?
Yes.
Okay. Appoint John White to a term expiring February 1st, 2017, and Sherry R. Rickert, expiration date same, February 1st, 2017.
Is there a second? By Sue Draftcorn. Any discussion? Mr. Walkup.
Thank you. I voted against these two individuals in committee, and I'm going to be voting against them again tonight because they were on the Ethics Commission. when we had, a travesty of a ethics inquiry. And, I can understand maybe they were, unfamiliar with the rules at the time. It was the first inquiry that the commission had, but I think to make a statement about how we expect that commission to be operating in the future, I'm not going to vote for anyone who was part of that commission. Thank you.
Thank you. Seeing no other lights lit, would roll call, please?
Draftcorn. Yes. Everson. No. Gasser.
No.
Hammerin.
Cameron votes no.
Heisler.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
Kurtz.
No.
Martins.
Yes.
McCann. Miller.
Yes.
Nowak.
Yes.
Provenzano.
No.
Reen.
No.
Schofield.
Yes.
Scala.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Walkup.
No.
Wheeler.
No.
Leving.
Yes.
Barnes.
Yes.
Gottemuller.
Yes.
14 yes.
14 to 8, motion's approved.